Hey, this is Slammer from GamingDrunk.com, and this is going to be another video on Banished. I'm going to try and make it short and sweet because I hate boring people with this stuff if they're not interested. But I'm kind of adding on to the other long-ass video, the tips video. But this is actually showing, I played it some more, realized that I was wrong kind of in the old video. Most of it's right except for one huge point, so let's just get right into it. And you can see my new town. I've done a couple on different saves, and most of them on my laptop downstairs. But anyways, so here's my now new early game town. So we still keep the same trifecta of greatness, if I'm going to call them something like that. You just need to have one of these, and if that, just to keep them healthy. But anyways, you want to make sure you have the hunting cabin, gatherer's hut, and forester lodge trifecta as early as possible, and get them going. And that's the same as the first video. And then I was talking about, having a couple fisheries to get you food and all this stuff. That's the part where I'm going to change. And if you watched the first one, which I hope you didn't because it was long, I hated that, you might notice I'm doing farms now. In the first video, if you didn't watch, I'll just say it. I thought farms sucked. The reason why? I wasn't using them right. Well, I was using them as the game kind of said, oh, this is the biggest farm you can get, and in my mind I thought, okay, the bigger farms, they're the best, right? Wrong. Wrong again. So the issue was that the magic number that I figured out, and I actually, not just me, I was thinking about it because it was like, what's the biggest one that just one person can handle? Like one farmer. And it seemed to be right around the in the 50s to 60s range. And the magic number that I've come to, accept, and a lot of people online are talking about it too, that play this game, is 56, 8 by 7. It just seems like no food is left behind, because that's what pissed me off when using farms. If you were using the bigger ones, you'd waste 3-4 people on these huge farms. I think they're either 15 by 15. I can't remember the biggest ones. Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, it's 15 by 15. So you make these huge damn things, and it would recommend, I think it's 4 people to work it. And they would never, it would appear to me, get all the food. So it was piss me off. I'm like, I got 4 people on this and they're still not doing it right. And it wastes a lot of area. I mean, that's a pretty big area. But these 7 by 8 farms, or anything close, like if you don't have, if it's weird, 6 by 10, you could do some weird numbers anywhere around, like I said, the magic number of 56, and just having one farmer on it. I've noticed, and so have others, that you don't lose food. It does well, and something I didn't know: these farmers in the winter, like now, they are actually acting as laborers. Now, I'm not sure if this was added recently. I didn't see that before, but I could have just missed it. So if you look, they're going around getting resources and doing actual work. Now, the benefit is no more laborers issues. You don't have to keep any of them because during the winter they get the resources for you. And for me, I used to have to create like a stonecutter thing and just have a couple people working in there, and same thing with a mine. I don't have to do that. Honestly, I have one on my laptop right now that I've been going for, I know it's well over 40 years on that one, that I don't have any stonecutters or miners. You just select things around here. I mean, look at all the stone and stuff they can get. And during the winter time, or when they're done collecting, they simply grab it for you. You're good to go. They're laborers for you. So there's nothing lost. There's no, I'm not dumping people into stonecutters and miners, and also a lot less death. I don't know if you noticed, if you play this game, stonecutters die a lot. cave-ins, same with miners. Cave-ins get crushed by rocks. Somebody's playing Rust. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. What the hell is he playing Rust for? Anyways, why the hell am I playing Banished? I can't answer that question. But yeah, I just want to make a quick video to show that, yeah, I found that farms aren't the devil. They work really well, but you got to keep them small. Late game, you want these to continue, and they do really well. I mean, you get about, 300 per season. I don't know what to show. Yeah, that one. So you're getting around 300 per season. But the key thing is that they become useful in the winter. Stonecutters will only be stonecutters. Gatherers will only be gatherers unless you turn them off. So they're kind of multitasking. And for the area, you can put a farm wherever you want, so they don't have to. You don't have to keep grabbing food here and traveling back. You can do this wherever you want. Put the things right next to them, and it increases their productivity. So, plus they don't get cold. They can go right back to their house, back and forth, blah blah blah. It just works out, and I can't believe how this has really made the game. I wouldn't say easier. Maybe I should say easier. It definitely feels easier having these guys just doing so well with the farms. Other than that, no new tips, I would think. I really didn't cover it in the first one, but yeah, roads are important, and just do it. It definitely helps as much as possible, and they usually try and use it as much as possible, as you'd see here. So yeah, and it just speeds up resources and things like that. But other than that, I don't think I have anything else for you guys. Maybe later in the game, I'll do some late game tips or something like that, like talking about how as soon as possible you want to get into pastures, especially sheep. I think my first pick would be sheep, and then my second pick would be cows. Chickens kind of suck. They really don't do well, but really those two, especially because you get warmer clothes, and that means everything in this game. But yeah, that's maybe saved for another video. But yeah, that's all I want to add. Just get you guys started on doing, 56 units of farms, 7x8 or whatever you can fit. And hopefully that'll help you start out in Banished and get going to making these huge cities. It's really cool seeing that on like other YouTube channels so far. I'll see if I'll do one for my longer running ones where they're just huge, immense cities, and you're like, wow, what the hell are they doing to get it to do that? So, yeah, but thanks for watching.